Space Engineers, a sandbox survival game centered around your adaptability. Hi, my name is Vex. I have over 5,000 hours into SE and roughly a decade of being interested in this game. Now honestly, to start off with, this game isn't fast-paced, it's not action in your face all the time, but I still adore it. I've spent most of my childhood ingesting content based around space and games like this, but I would have to say personally this one is my favorite. You have Empyrean Galactic Survival, StarMade, Andromeda, and even Lovechild No Man's Sky. The only thing they have in common is space and adventure, but Space Engineers is my diamond, the one I actually come back to every time it gets an update. Customization in Space Engineers is at the forefront of what Keen Software House actually promotes. It's actually one of their slogans. But it just isn't. Sure, you have suit purchasables, color, and texture packs, even mods that add new character models, but to truly dig into it, they stopped the modding community to make a market of cosmetics. Now I have no serious problem against this, but it single-handedly turned every modder in the early 2015s against them. It took almost as many years for players to forget about suit mods as it takes Keen to make a new half-baked update gallivanting as revolutionary. For example, the new Signals update that was released in May of 2024, there were a numerous amount of scripts filling that void where Keen decided they would wait until they had something up to the quality they wanted. The DLC, as much as you think I and others in the community would severely hate spending more money on a game we purchased over half a decade ago, we don't. They need funding. It's as simple as that. The updates, which are bundled with DLC releases, only add extras. Sure, those extras sometimes have different hitboxes and higher health, but not enough to change PvP in the amateur sub-community. That completely excludes, however, certain playstyles as well as the building community. As an example, the dish, which was released with the Frostbite update, has over 2x more health than a standard antenna, and it should seeing, as it's 1.7x larger but still as expensive. It drastically changed the way players of large factions communicate in realistic servers. Not a lot, but enough. It stopped people from making basic relay satellites in orbit over their faction's planet, instead opting for planet-wide ground bases. Now this isn't actually a problem and only covers sub-communities actually follow that playstyle. The only real difference came from the update ere a newer planet called Pertam was released, and the new and improved rover tires became 2x more effective and less clang, mind you, after some updates over the months after the base wheels have however been brought back in line to not give people an unfair advantage in building on rover-only servers, as well as allowing diversity in workshop submissions. Now the real question is, Space Engineers worth playing in 2024? Well, to be quite honest, yes, absolutely. I mean, it's a little boring. The community is filled with 25 to 30-year-olds, and servers chose to opt into seasons, which is a cop-out so they can keep TPS down. I would personally recommend, and the 4-pack goes on sale, purchase it for you and a couple friends and start a non-dedicated server for you and your party. It's slow-paced, challenging, and easily moddable with workshop support, and the community on content will help you get started with tutorials and tools dating back to 2014, and if all else fails, just ask your nearest Discord server. Again, this has been Vex. Don't forget to just like the video if you enjoyed my honest rant and informative delve into Space Engineers' backstory.